After exposing the darkness of hypocrisy, the surah now turns to the light of truth, a universal call to all humanity. The voice of the Creator rises above the storm, summoning mankind to recognize His signs in the earth beneath their feet and the sky stretched above their heads. These verses speak of balance and beauty, the harmony of creation, the perfection of revelation, and the mercy of the One who made it all. A reminder that faith is not blind, it is built on reflection, on gratitude, and on the undeniable evidence that surrounds us.
Allah is calling on all of us to worship Him alone, challenging those who reject the Qur'an, and promising paradise to those who believe it. He concludes these verses with proof of resurrection to those who still have any doubt. This passage marks the beginning of Allah's dialogue with humanity.
يا أيها الناس اعبدوا ربكم الذي خلقكم والذين من قبلكم لعلكم تتقون.
O mankind, this is the first universal address in the book, a divine call for every soul to choose faith and worship Allah alone, the One who created you and those who came before you. Through this command, the secret to human purpose becomes apparent, to live in worship, gratitude, and obedience, so that you may walk among the people of taqwa, guided and secure.
الذي جعل لكم الأرض فراشا والسماء بناء وأنزل من السماء ماء فأخرج به من الثمرات رزقا لكم فلا تجعلوا لله أندادا وأنتم تعلمون.
The verse paints before our eyes a breathtaking scene of divine harmony. The earth is spread out as a bed, stable and welcoming. The sky stands above as a ceiling of perfect design. From the clouds rain descends, reviving the soil and bringing forth fruits of every color and taste, sustenance for humankind. Every element in this universe, earth, water, sky, and wind, operates in flawless balance, serving the needs of mankind. Such precision leaves no doubt about the One who designed it. So how can anyone ascribe partners to Allah while knowing that all creation depends on Him alone?
وَإِن كُنتُمْ فِي رَيْبٍ مِّمَّا نَزَّلْنَا عَلَى عَبْدِنَا فَأْتُوا بِسُورَةٍ مِّن مِّثْلِهِ وَادْعُوا شُهَدَاءَكُم مِّن دُونِ اللَّهِ إِن كُنتُمْ صَادِقِينَ.
Here begins the divine challenge, one that no other human being has ever met. If you doubt the revelation sent down upon our servant, Prophet Muhammad, then produce even a single surah like it.
Call upon all your allies, your poets, your scholars, your idols, your allies among humans and jinn, and see if you can match its beauty, its wisdom, its order, or its truth. This is no mere boast, but a declaration of the Qur'an's divine origin, perfect in its language, flawless in its structure, and unmatched in its guidance. In every age, this challenge has stood unshaken, a living proof of the Qur'an's miracle.
فَإِن لَّمْ تَفْعَلُوا وَلَن تَفْعَلُوا فَاتَّقُوا النَّارَ الَّتِي وَقُودُهَا النَّاسُ وَالْحِجَارَةُ أُعِدَّتْ لِلْكَافِرِينَ.
O disbelievers, if you have not produced anything like this Qur'an in the past, and you never will in the future, then acknowledge your helplessness and beware the blazing fire whose fuel is people and stones, kindled by the very idols you once worshipped. This fire has already been prepared for the disbelievers, a punishment both physical and humiliating. Its heat consumes, its shame crushes, and its justice is absolute. In this verse, Allah declares the end of their stubborn ways and the beginning of accountability, when denial fades and reality can no longer be ignored.
وبشر الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات أن لهم جنات تجري من تحتها الأنهار كلما رزقوا منها من ثمرة رزقا قالوا هذا الذي رزقنا من قبل وأتوا به متشابها ولهم فيها أزواج مطهرة وهم فيها خالدون.
In the previous verse came the warning for the disbelievers. Here comes the glad tidings for the believers, those who have faith and do righteous deeds. Awaiting them are gardens and orchards, vast and serene, where rivers flow beneath palaces and trees heavy with fruit. Every time they are offered some of its fruits, they say and wonder, "This is what we had before, in their previous life." Yet when they taste it, they find that it is unlike anything they've ever had before. The resemblance is only in color and appearance, but the taste, the fragrance, and the delight are brand new and totally different. In these gardens they will have pure companions, free from every impurity, both physical and moral, free from any corruption of heart or character. These companions have an aura of beauty and grace, perfect in form and manners, and radiant with goodness. There, joy knows no fatigue, love knows no loss, and the bliss of paradise never fades nor ends.
إن الله لا يستحيي أن يضرب مثلا ما بعوضة فما فوقها فأما الذين آمنوا فيعلمون أنه الحق من ربهم وأما الذين كفروا فيقولون ماذا أراد الله بهذا مثلا يضل به كثيرا ويهدي به كثيرا وما يضل به إلا الفاسقين.
This verse was revealed in response to those who mock the Quran for providing examples with small and seemingly insignificant creatures, like the fly, the spider, or the mosquito. But these ignorant mockers did not understand that every parable in the Quran is a teaching from Allah to His servants. He does not shy away from using any example, great or small, to reveal truth, expose falsehood, and awaken reflection. For when the subject is mighty and noble, like truth, faith, and divine guidance, the Quran uses parables of light and radiance. And when the subject is fragile and weak, like idols and false gods, it uses parables of flies, mosquitoes, and spiders, showing their frailty and worthlessness.
Before the Creator, there is no difference between the mosquito and the camel in creation. Both are signs of His wisdom and precision.
الذين ينقضون عهد الله من بعد ميثاقه ويقطعون ما أمر الله به أن يوصل ويفسدون في الأرض أولئك هم الخاسرون.
Allah describes the qualities of those who have defiantly turned away, those known as al-fasiqun, the corrupt and rebellious. Among their traits is that they break the covenant Allah took from them to worship Him alone and to believe in His final messenger, Muhammad, peace be upon him.
They tear apart what Allah commanded to be joined, faith, family, and compassion, and instead they spread corruption throughout the world. They ignite division, stir up doubts, and invert the truth, turning right into wrong and light into darkness.
كيف تكفرون بالله وكنتم أمواتا فأحياكم ثم يميتكم ثم يحييكم ثم إليه ترجعون.
In this verse, Allah engages the disbelievers with reason and evidence drawn from what they see and live every day.
O disbelievers, how can you reject your Lord when the proof of his power lives within you? You were once nothing, lifeless without form or thought, and he brought you into being. That was your first state of death and non-existence, and then he gave you life. Soon he will cause you to die again, and then resurrect you once more, just as he did the first time. Nothing is beyond his power. So beware the day when you will then return to him to be judged for what you have earned.
This question still echoes through time. Who gave you life? Who created you from nothing? Can you honestly claim that life appeared on its own, without any will or wisdom behind it?
The truth is clear. Life comes only from Allah. And disbelief in the face of such evidence is not intellect. It is blindness of the heart. For denying the one who gave you life is not just ignorance, it is a shameful rhetoric, absent of reason and unworthy of respect.
هو الذي خلق لكم ما في الأرض جميعا ثم استوى إلى السماء فسواهن 7 سماوات وهو بكل شيء عليم.
The Quran then reminds us of another sign of Allah's limitless power, the creation of everything upon the earth for the service of humankind. He made the animals to carry and feed you, the rivers that flow with life, the mountains that anchor your planet, the trees that shade and nourish you, and the fruits that sustain you in countless forms. Every blessing you touch, every comfort you enjoy is from Allah, your Creator, and comes from a place of mercy and love. Then he turned to the heavens and perfected them in 7 layers, each raised in precision and balance by his command. In them lie the secrets of his creation and the signs of his mastery. His knowledge encompasses all things, what is above, what is below, what is hidden, and what is yet to come. So reflect, O human being, on the grandeur of this universe, the earth beneath your feet, the sky above your head, and the vast harmony that surrounds you.
All of it points back to one truth, that there is no creator but Allah. Everything around us, big or small, are signs that proclaim his oneness. In the next episode, we will witness the very beginning of our story, when Allah announced to the angels his plan to place a successor on earth.